just with this video mainly, I would definitely recommend you to watch the whole video to understand its deep meaning. Hello again. So now we are going to discuss about our fourth principle, that is Brahmacharya or continence. So I would say this is one of the most misunderstood principles because people would usually conclude that Brahmacharya or continence would mean celibacy. But when we do this is a very narrowed down meaning of Brahmacharya or our fourth principle. If I was to summarize what actually Brahmacharya means, it means moderation and mindful use of everything that you're doing. People would usually appreciate the activities they are doing, may it be eating, sleeping, working, or even indulging in sex. It's more appreciative once they know the actual meaning of this principle. So let's first talk about our energy. Now we definitely want to use the maximum of our energy in either the career that we have chosen, so towards our goals, or sometimes it could be for a recovery, like either to a mental trauma or a physical trauma. So we definitely require a lot of energy in healing and recovering from the traumas. And different activities would consume different levels of energy. So now, how did celibacy came as a conclusion to Brahmacharya? So the ancient yogis did a research on what activities consumed the maximum amount of energy. And they found out that sexual activities use the maximum amount of energy as compared to all the other activities. The ancient traditional yogic text says that 60 morsels of food would make 1 drop of blood and 60 drops of blood would make 1 drop of semen. So what they did is not refraining completely but conserving the energy in a beautiful way to go into deeper states of meditation. So does that mean that we have to follow the same principle? No, absolutely not. There is a beautiful explanation given by a great guru. So it compares our sexual activity with food or meals. Just imagine if you wanted to have a very, very special meal, what would you do for that? You wouldn't want to spoil your appetite because of snacking, because you want to enjoy that meal much more heartily. So you would first prepare a meal, you would give it a thought. We would enjoy the meal even better if it was with someone whom you loved, whom you cared for, right? And then you would try to prepare the best dish for them. You would get the best ingredients from the market. When you're preparing it, I'm sure you'll prepare it with all the love and care. And then once it's ready and prepared, you might take out the best tablecloth, you might also put some flowers and candles, and then you would have it with your loved person. And that is how you'll enjoy the meal fully, and you'll also be very satisfied and wouldn't be craving for anything for next couple of hours. This is very similar to our sexual activities. So the sexual activity uses a lot of energy, but if you used the energy in the correct form, and if you did this in moderation, it would be more beneficial. Now this moderation principles apply to almost all the activities that we are doing. So if you're overeating, oversleeping, or even undersleeping, it becomes so difficult for your body to give that energy to other things. Just say, for example, if you eat too much, your body is continuously using the energy to digest that food and not able to heal you, may it be trauma as we spoke about. So it is just like tuning the string of your instrument. If it's too tight, it snaps. And if it's too loose, it doesn't play well. And it's the same with your life. You need to have a balance. Balance is the key. So we have just got the sexual hunger like our normal hunger. It's just that when we are involved in these activities, it should be with a person you love, for whom you care, and with whom you see a similar vision for future. So there is no energy lost or spiritual gain wasted in such a beautiful and loving union.